9 signs you are just in love with the idea of someone. Welcome to Getting Better Daily. Have you ever seen someone instantly take your breath away? This person looks wonderful, smells great, and says all the perfect things. Someone that anytime you see them, it seems the world stops for a second. Everything becomes still, and all you can think of is you and this awesome person spending the rest of your lives together. Sometimes, love can exist more in our heads than our hearts. The truth is that we fall for someone's potential as easily as we fall for their reality. But that feeling isn't really love. It's attachment, projection, and hope. Ultimately, you cannot be in a relationship with an idea of someone. And in this video, I will show you how to tell if you are confusing who you would like them to be with who they really are. Here are 9 signs you are just in love with the idea of someone. Number 1, you have huge differences in your values, priorities, or future plan. When you are young, you assume that love will conquer all and that feelings are all that matter. When you get a little older, you start to realize that love is not enough. Compatibility must be present too. Compatibility is more than just do we get along in general. It's also, are there enough similarities between the way we want to live our lives? The truth is that people can only compromise so much. And if there are any major and distinct differences in what you want going forward, that is, where you want to live, timeline of the relationship, kids or no kids, religion or no religion, etc., it might be something you want to address before you go any further. Number 2, you are more in love when you are apart. If your relationship does better, or let's be honest, just exists more over text messages and FaceTime, then you are really probably facing the first biggest sign that you are really more in love with an idea than a person. Of course, this doesn't apply to couples who are long distance or separated by other means. This applies to people who really technically have no reason not to spend time together, move closer to be with one another, or at least carve out space for one another in their lives. It applies to people who don't have to be apart, but choose to be apart. If your relationship works better when you are not actually in each other's life, that's the first sign something might be amiss. Number 3, you don't actually get along when you spend time together. When you do spend time together, what happens by the end? Do you leave feeling excited and peaceful? Does it always erupt into an argument? Do you find yourself needing alone time pretty quickly? Are you bothered by their presence, or do they feel like a burden? If the answer is yes, this is another major sign you might be more in love with an idea. While every couple argues and feel tense at times, it shouldn't be a predominant pattern in your relationship. If you can't get through a single day or even a hangout without getting on each other's nerves, the truth is that you might not be as compatible as you believe you are. Number 4, you wouldn't want to have them as a friend. If this person were just an individual with whom you had no romantic or sexual connection, will you just want to hang out with them as friends? If the answer is probably not, then you are absolutely not compatible. It might be tough to imagine them without the layer of desire you feel. But if they aren't the kind of person you want to spend time with, if they weren't feeling a role as a partner or some other kind of need, then they might not be quite the person you are hoping they are. Number 5, you wouldn't want to work with them as a colleague. Another way to frame this question is to consider whether or not you will ever want to work with them. This might be a really technical way to think about it, but if this isn't a person you ever want to work or collaborate with, consider that your primary life relationship is one ongoing collaboration that could easily be compared to partnership in a work sense. Is this a person you will trust with your money or your livelihood? Do you trust their vision or their opinion? Will you want to work with them in any capacity? If the answer is a hard no to all of the above, that's another sign you might be seeing them through rose-colored glasses. Number 6, they have verbally told you they aren't going to commit. Sometimes, people tell us the truth about who we are, and we simply don't listen. It's a common thing to hear people say that, looking back, they knew the relationship would pan out as it did because the other person more or less told them that it would. Phrases like, "you shouldn't trust me," or "I'm not just looking for anything serious right now," are signs that they aren't really interested in you, but are somewhat interested in something you can offer. Therefore, they will keep you around to feel a need, but you won't feel yours in return. Number 7, they are giving you extremely mixed signals. If you are confused about where they stand, the answer is no. The answer is no, even if you're absolutely certain that this person was fitted to be with you, that you have an electric, once-in-a-lifetime connection, and so on and so forth. The answer is no unless that person is committing to you in the moment and showing up for you in a way that is respectful and honors your dignity, integrity, and presence in a relationship. Anything less is a no that they or you are afraid to accept. Number 8, you sabotage any effort to move forward with the relationship. Sometimes we don't want to accept that we don't want a relationship. We subconsciously self-sabotage it instead of making a clean break. You might see these behaviors in yourself or in your partner. Either way, you'll probably find that you sabotage efforts to move in together or take things to the next step in one way or another. This is because deep down, you know that this isn't what you want, but you are not ready to come to terms with it. Number 9, deep down, you know this isn't your person, but you are afraid of what's next. The reason why we hold on to people who aren't right for us is because we are afraid of what is or isn't next in our lives. Those people steady us. They act as anchors and life preservers. They make us think that we have a plan. What we don't realize is that another person cannot be our path. Another person can walk down a path parallel to ours, but if we don't know where we are headed, we risk walking along theirs, never to find who we really are or what we really want. We never hold on to a long relationship more than when we are terrified of what might be next in our lives. Instead of trying to sleuth out whether or not you are meant for someone, try considering to figure out what's meant for you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime we drop a new video. Keep getting better and have a nice day.